So how stress affects your spine. Today, I want to share with you some simple things, especially if you find yourself at the desk, on how to improve, well, guess what? The effect stress may have on your spine. I want to teach you some simple things that you can do at your desk because guess what? Tight muscles, neck discomfort, possibly headaches, shoulder pain, upper back discomfort, all things that are connected with stress, tension, and your habits throughout the day. So I want to teach you some simple things that you can do because if you're a busy parent like myself and you're trying to carry the groceries in one arm, carry your child in the other, these are some simple things, especially if you find yourself sitting at the desk, that you're going to want to know about. Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Bradbury, family corrective chiropractor here in Georgetown, Ontario, Canada. And today we're talking about how stress may impact your spine and some simple things that you can do at your desk today. And sometimes we forget that, guess what? Even that emotional component of stress, and we may go around saying, oh yeah, I'm not stressed.
I'm fine, totally fine.
But guess what? No matter what, there is stress in our lives. The only times we don't have stress is when we are dead and gone. Okay, so we have to learn to manage it. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing how to manage it better. So some things we have to realize is that if you don't use your stress hormones, guess what? They get more and more tight and pent up, and your muscles may get more tight. All these small muscles in the back of your skull, your traps, your neck may get tighter, and then you do one of these all day, and you practice this, guess what? You get better at this. And your physical posture says to your brain, oh, I'm continuing to be more tense. So guess what? You may be even making yourself more stressed because of the physical part. So some simple things that I want you to consider in terms of understanding your health and getting back on track. So what's the first thing you can do? Well, guess what? Either stand up, or let's start by just sitting up a little straighter. And I want you to start, guess what? Breathing makes a big difference. Oftentimes we become chest breathers throughout the day. We don't get a big, deep breath of air into our stomach. And I want you to get more oxygen. I want you to change the way you breathe in the sense of the timing. So what I want you to do is just longer out than in. And you'll notice I gave myself awareness. I pursed my lips like this. 2 seconds in, 4 seconds out. So right away, start with the breathing. That's your 1 minute meditation at the desk. Your 1 minute simple meditation. Start with the breathing. You got this. So do that. I would do that when you get to your desk. Take a 1 minute reset. And then I would do it as well at lunch hour. When you get back from your lunch, take a moment to reset. Do at least 1 minute. You get 2 or 3 minutes a day of just you focus on your breathing, oxygenating your blood, and focusing on being present. And number 2, when you're at the desk, guess what? Do some simple postural exercises. You can start just bringing some awareness. You're doing your breath work. What I want you to do is just do some shoulder rolls. You can focus on 8 to 10, just like this. You can even make it a point to bring your hands up over your head, because how often do you bring your arms up this high? You may use your arms from here to here every day. And guess what? If you don't use them from here to here, you begin to lose that range of motion. So bring your arms up over your head. You can take a deep breath in, breathe out. Make a point, rolling your shoulders, bringing your arms up. You can even practice the seated cat camel, just like this. Extend and flex. You can have your micro mobility routine to help break up the day. And with this, I may do it again 8 to 10 times, flex and extend. You'll notice all those things I did in the seated position. Something simple that you can take action on right now. Number 3, get your paper, get your pen out. And if you're having a more difficult day where, stress is getting at you, and these are proactive things also that you can do before you necessarily feel the stress eating away at you. So take a moment and just grab a piece of paper when you're at your desk. And what you can do is, it's very hard to be grateful and also stressed and anxious at the same time. Take a moment, simple exercise, even while you're doing your breathing. You've created this micro routine for yourself you can do once a day at least. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. You can write them out, label it number 1. It could be something in your family life. Number 2, something in your work life. Number 3, something to do with your health. But those simple actions, guess what? If you practice them repeatedly, they help rewire things in your brain. And if you practice it repeatedly, guess how learning happens? Well, you do one thing, you get essentially a little string, you do it again, another little string, and before you know it, you get a bunch of little strings and a new neural pathway with a new habit created. So some simple things that you can do for yourself. And of course, when I talk about stress, hey, those are things you can do for yourself. But I mean, corrective chiropractic's been a big part of my life for the past 18 plus years. And a lot of times, well, guess what? When these things are shifted and stuck, meaning your vertebrae, it may have an impact on your stress response when you get a correction or make a specific adjustment, which is really neat in terms of how you perceive what's going on, how you manage your stress, and just helping your body manage overall. So yes, your spine, your postural health, well, may have an impact on your brain as well in terms of you just being more calm, focused, and relaxed and ready for the day. It's something that I've definitely can attest to throughout my own health journey. So some simple things that you can do on your own. And remember, you have to have micro strategies, whether you put them in your iCal right now and put a reminder, every day at 9:30, you're going to spend a minute breathing and just writing down 3 things that I'm grateful for and focusing on my micro mobility exercises and watch what happens. Consistency is going to be key with your health habits, just like with any other health habit. So be consistent with this one, stick to it, set your alarms, make a plan, and let's get to work together. Okay. Otherwise, I appreciate you tuning in today. Of course, if you enjoyed this and you enjoy my tips, the only way this grows and in terms of helping me, with my mission, in terms of helping more people understand their health, more function for more health and their spinal health, is if you subscribe and take a minute to share it, like it, share it with somebody on your feed, or share it directly with a person. Grab the URL that someone who wants to manage their stress better and thinks it may be having an impact on their spine. Anyways, I appreciate it. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching Dr. Matt's self-help videos. See you in the next video.